Excited for Arizona Cardinals wide receiver Rondale Moore to join PHNX Cardinals. You can see him, of course, each and every game for the Cards, or you can see him maybe on Hardy and Priest or Elliott out there at the Circle K, Rondale. I mean, that's where you're frequenting by the facility, not to give up too many of your secrets.
Yeah, no, we've got some good things in the work. So, we've been working together for a while and just trying to get some different things figured out. But it was cool for it to actually come full circle, because obviously growing up in Indiana, there was a frequent place of mine that I would stop by to get, Gatorade, my coffee, or even just like a big jug of water before I go work out. So it was cool for it to come back full circle and us to kind of figure out a way to relate to each other and make this thing work.
There's the videos of you, what was it, squatting 600 pounds?
Was that me or Rondale?
No, not you.
Okay.
I did touch you, but it was the guy that can actually squat 600 pounds. Were you fueled by Circle K?
Yeah, no, you could say that. I think there's some special stuff in the water that helped me. So
I tell my wife my lower body is my cardio, but I don't. I'm allergic to a squat rack. But let's talk about your recovery. So this year, you missed some time, probably didn't go exactly how you wanted to. Tell us right now, you feel good going into next season? You're healthy? You're working towards something different?
Yeah, I'm obviously a few months out. I went on IR. For the growing out of sports hernia. I went to Philly to see Dr. Meyer and got both sides of my groins repaired, and then obviously you guys saw the viral pinky video. So.
And you said you had that for a while and were just getting it fixed?
Yeah, I mean, so I got it fixed in college. I did it in 18, got it fixed in the spring of 19. Obviously ended up redoing the injury. Tore the ligament again. It was pretty stable. I didn't get what I got done this time, but I went to LA to see Dr. Shin and got that fixed and got some pins in there with the internal brace and all that stuff. So we got some stability there. And so I guess 2-3 months out from 2 months out from my groin, and then about a month and some change out from the pinky. So on the up and up from here.
Nice.
Just working towards being healthy, like you said. So I've probably got another month left of legit rehab, and I think I'll be there.
Rondale, for lack of a better phrase, do you feel like you can't catch a break at some times? I mean, dating back to your college days, you've been dealing with some injuries, and it's hamstring, groin, finger, sports hernia.
Yeah, I think it's all part of it, man. You know what you sign up for. But again, I think that's just a testament to my faith, man. I think it's all written, and whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and how it's going to plan out, I'm fine with. I know at the end of the day, if I put in all the work and I do everything on my end to make sure it all plans out in the right way and go in the right direction, then I'm fine with however it turns out. So for me, again, it's just being diligent about my work every day, going to work and being about my business, being extremely hard worker. And again, this isn't just me trying to talk about who I am. I mean, I just try to go every day with the same attitude and just try to be the best person I can. So however it turns out, man, I know at the end of the day I can look in the mirror and say, I gave it my all, and I put in all the work here, and this is how it turned out for me.
So you're going to have a new head coach next year. Full transparency, Cardinal fans, myself, Bo, we're a little critical of Kliff Kingsbury's usage of you, especially when you see like your deep play against Minnesota 2 years ago, and then last year running down the middle of the field.
That fourth down play against the Rams.
Absolutely. So if I'm your next head coach or whomever it is, right, Joe Blow, are you going to go to that person? Yeah. Are you going to go to that person and say, I would like to be used this way? I think I've got more opportunities to be used, downfield, or is that just something that you hope kind of takes care of itself in practice? Like, were you ever frustrated with your usage under Kliff Kingsbury?
So I'll answer your first question. Going to the coach and demanding this or saying this, no, probably isn't in my character. Again, I'll just, work my tail off in camp, try to prove that, put it on tape. And obviously, throughout the year, there's times, as a receiver, you want the ball and you want things to come your way and you want this and you want that. So I think that's, that's totally natural as part of the game. So being frustrated obviously was, happened week to week. But, again, it's part of it. But, again, I think those opportunities will come. So for me, again, just going in, putting my head down, working hard, I think my athleticism and my work will show. So for me, it's just, again, staying consistent, sticking to the script, and going out there and just being the best player I can be.
I think Kliff say that you would text him sometimes, though?
About
just your role?
Nah, I mean, we joke about it a little bit.
So it's kind of tongue-in-cheek, nothing serious.
Yeah, nah. I've never been that guy, man. And,
right.
On the other side of things, man, I get it, man. We got D-Hop out there and, you know, all the other talented receivers, man. It's tough, man. We all want the ball.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. So, again, man, I don't fault Kliff or anything like that. You know, it just is what it is. And, you know, for me, again, I just have to continue to work hard and hopefully those opportunities come.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, with DeAndre Hopkins, Hollywood Brown, yourself, I don't think there was one game where the three of you are on the field at the same time this season when there's going to be so much change within this organization. I mean, you kind of feel like, man, if we could have just gotten out there, like, do you still have that? You want that to see what that looks like? You know, potentially next year, you, Hollywood, D-Hop, Kyler, getting the gang back together? Or are you just getting the gang together for the first time?
Yeah, of course. And then, obviously, we got a ton of playmakers. Zach Ertz, Greg Dortch.
We talked to James Conner. Yeah, Dortch is one of our personal faves.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, obviously, all of us out there, we got a pretty explosive offense and, you know, can make it a defensive coordinator's nightmare. So, obviously, it's something you want to see happen. And, obviously, as a player, you want everyone to be healthy so we can, you know, get the job taken care of. But it was just unfortunate events, man, how it happened. I got hurt. Someone else got hurt. And then it was just, you know, a trickling down effect of obviously one person was always out when someone came back.
It's like D-Hop was coming back. You had Hollywood with foot injury in Seattle. Then, you know, he's coming back. You have the groin injury in Mexico City, right? I mean, it was just bad news.
Yeah.
So you talk about being hurt. I mean, Kyler Murray's been out since his torn ACL. He just had surgery about a month ago, and it'd be naive if we didn't discuss. He's taken some shots here from the media, maybe some ex-teammates. You know, what's your relationship like with Kyler Murray? You've been with him now for 2 years.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'll be the first to say I think the narratives are unfair, untrue.
Sure.
Specifically to me, man. He's been great to me, great guy. Obviously, you can come to him with any question, whatnot, whether it's about football, life, whatever it may be. So, you know, it sucks for him. But, again, you know, as a franchise quarterback, more than likely you're going to end up getting the hate. And it sucks. But, again, he's a strong-minded guy, tough guy. So he realizes that it doesn't affect his day-to-day living or how he treats other people. So, again, if anybody's going to get the hate, I think it's fine for him to get it. And I'm sure he feels the same way. Again, he's a really mentally tough person. So I'm sure he doesn't mind it.
We heard he's a big FaceTime guy. Does he FaceTime you ever once in a while?
Yeah, randomly. Random times he's and he just be doing random things, like randomly FaceTime you doing random things, and then they ask you a random question, and then sometimes they're quick, sometimes they're long, just depending on what he has going on. But yeah.
Can you give us an example of a random question?
Like if I post something on my story, he'll call me, not say nothing, look at me, and be like, "Where you got that shirt from?" Or, you know, something crazy like that. So, great dude, man.
So, we hope you have a head coach next week.
Yeah.
We don't really know at this point. We're in mid-February. It's kind of unheard of waiting this long. Have you been wrapped up in this whole thing? Like Sean Payton one day is interviewing for the job.
Yeah.
You've got Mike Kafka, Lou Anarumo. Like, are you waiting on bated breath, or are you just one of those people like, text me when you know?
Yeah. Man, I'm so locked in on just trying to get healthy and be the best player I can be, person I can be, just working hard and letting the guys upstairs do their job while I try to do mine. So, again, that's a little out of my, I don't know.
It's above your pay grade a little bit, right?
Yeah, so I kind of just try to do things I can control, man, and that's just working hard.
You like Kyler. I mean, you guys are kind of you're not loud. I mean, you let your actions kind of speak louder than your words, for sure. So when he takes on all this criticism, you know, is that just how we're going to have to see it played back when he returns, when you return? Or do you expect, like, Zach Ertz is coming to his defense. You've said some really nice things about him. James Conner, like, do you expect him at any point, like he did after he signed his contract, to kind of have just a upfront conversation about, hey, where's all this coming from?
I mean, he's never struck me as that guy to be concerned about the narrative and things about in that sort. But, you know, when you attack his character, I think it's appropriate for him to kind of get in front and just control things before, you know, it gets out of hand. But, again, I think it's a testament to myself and his teammates. Like, I guess just talk to us and you'll get the real. So
For sure. My last question, I haven't asked anybody this week, which is crazy because it's something on my mind, Rondale. The team uniforms, right? You got the black helmets last year. Has there been any talk at all about maybe making some tweaks to the threads? They're like 20 years old.
Yeah.
Every other team gets new uniforms every offseason. It's not fair. Have you gone up to Michael B. or some other folks like, hey, are we getting some new uniforms anytime soon? Anything you can share with regard to that?
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I don't know nothing. Jersey's a jersey to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just give you your number 4 and get me the rock, right? That's it.
Rock. Let's do it.
Incredible stuff from Rondale Moore. Glad to hear that you're healthy and trending towards a big year 3. Can't wait to see the coaches, but enjoy the rest of your time. Thanks for being an ambassador of our great state of Arizona.
Thank you guys.
Come back soon, man.
For sure. Thank you.
Thank you.